This is the beginning. These are the Service Club Awards. Then I want to tell you a little bit about these.
I always enjoy being asked to speak at these service clubs because I feel they're an integral part of every community, and they do a tremendous job volunteering funding for children, for senior citizens, etc.
Right.
And
so these are various different organizations that have given you awards for your assistance to them.
This corner is the United States Olympic Committee, which we have.
Oh, I see. I see the Westchester County Board of Legislators.
Yes, the Rotary Club.
Oh, this is impressive.
New York State Senate Achievement Award. Westchester County Board of Legislators.
It's the YMCA.
And this is for the wonderful support that Dad's given so many organizations and given of his time just to help other people out.
That's great, Steve.
Here we have the Westchester Sports Hall of Fame. Dad, tell us a little bit about
well, this award means a lot to me because of my affection for the County of Westchester. Many exciting things happened in my life in Westchester, and the boxing business and law enforcement and other humanitarian endeavors. It's a wonderful award. I mean, looking at it, you'd wonder who can pay for an award like that. But that's Con Edison. When you get your bill, you'll know why.
Wow, is that something?
Yeah.
That is
It's
incredible.
given out annually to 4 or 5 inductees. The ones inducted in my year, 1985, are up there, and they're pretty.
And this is George Delaney from Con Ed?
Yes, he's the vice president of Con Edison, and Doug Olson, the New York Yankees center fielder, Bob Wolf, the narrator, and the others.
And Ogiotiri,
Yeah.
see. And what type of metal is that award made out of?
Well, I don't know. I keep it gorgeous, protected from the sun with this plastic shield.
Beautiful. You know, I'm looking at this wonderful award again, and above it is a photo of you in a frame looking at an award. Is that? Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, that's a 1985 plaque that's placed in the Hall of Fame of the Westchester County Center in White Plains. The classes are on either side of that room.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Looks like 2 plaques.
Well, they're side by side.
I see.
Each class, that was a class of 85.
I see.
And the others are, of course, other classes.
Very good.
Right from the outset of this award. Now,
that. You received the James J. Walker Memorial Award. And what was that for?
well, that's for long and meritorious service to boxing, and I was really humbled and honored to receive it, profoundly honored, because of the previous recipients that are listed there.
Looks like that organization started in 1940.
Yeah.
I see here 1954, James Braddock. Is that, yes, that's the former World Wage.
Person of the Cinderella Man.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a great, great person, great human being.
You knew him.
Oh, yes.
Floyd Patterson, 1995.
Yeah, he's recently deceased.
Joe Lewis, 1967. And you're one of the award winners.
Yes, I'm the last of this group.
I see. 1998. That was an article written about that, right?
Yes, it was. It's right over there.
Okay.
On behalf
The
of
Boxing Writers Association of America Award, the James J. Walker Memorial Award. Meritorious Service to Boxing, April 9th, 1999, at the New York Marriott Marquis.
Well,
It's another award you received.
yes. I was particularly proud to receive that because that's the given out by the Boxing Writers Association of America. And it represents something very close to me. I was born in New York City. And when boxing was imported from England to the United States, New York became the preeminent boxing capital of the world, with Madison Square Garden as its heart. However, boxing was illegal in New York until James J. Walker, the flamboyant mayor of the city of New York, who was a state senator, introduced the Walker Bill.
Oh, is that right?
Walker Bill. So that represents the legalization of boxing in New York State. And I dare say that perhaps the New York State Athletic Commission could be the first formalized state athletic commission in the country.
Is that right?
I
Wow.
believe it could be, and I'm not positive of that, but I am positive that James J. Walker introduced.
And he was the mayor at that
He
time?
was the flamboyant mayor of the city, a very colorful man. Also was senator, New York State senator.
And about what year might that have been?
1920, the bill with boxing was legalized in
okay.
New York. Until that,
Before the Depression.
yeah, before that had been illegal.
Did he have boxing in his family, or what
Well,
led
I
him
think
to?
he admired boxing. He was sort of involved with someone in showbiz. He married someone in showbiz. I think her name was Betty Compton.
Oh, is that right?
Out. But he was a very colorful, good-looking man. And I think he was the first recipient of the James J. Walker Award. It's maybe down there listed.
It was, right. 1940, James J. Walker, former New York State Senator and Mayor of the City of New York, responsible for legislation to legalize boxing in New York State in 1920.
Yes.
Just as you said. Outstanding. And as we saw earlier, 1998, Stephen Acunto, founder of the AAIB, author, coach, Mr. Boxing, director of college boxing, and official of New York State Athletic Commission, and author of Champions Boxing Guide. Excellent.
Yes, I was very proud to receive that, Frank, simply because it represents so much of the history of New York City.
Yes, right. And was that the garden, Madison Square Garden, in its current location, or was that in its other location?
No, it goes back. There were 3 or 4 gardens.
Right.
This is the one I think represented the garden at 50th Street. Well, there's one at 17th Street. I don't remember where they were. There were gardens everywhere, including my backyard.
Okay.
Your dad has written for many different publications for this is the award for the Boxing Writers Association. He also was inducted to the New Jersey Hall of Fame, which is this one, right? Daddy's belt?
Well, this is the World of Boxing Hall of Fame is right here. That's right here, Frank. This is the World Boxing Hall.
Yeah.
That takes place every year in Los Angeles, California. It had previously been held at the Marriott Hotel, Airport Hotel. But the attendance is so great that it was then held at the Bonaventure Hotel in Los Angeles, and there were 2,200 people there.
Wow.
8 days, 4-tier days, 18 champions were on it, and Stallone was also there. Sylvester.
And this is you accepting the awards.
Yes, from Doug Harris. He's one of the most decorated men in the country's history, 19 decorations of bravery, and he was the president at the time.
Steve, in addition to Dub Harris, who was the gentleman on your left with the many decorations shown on his jacket, tell me about the gentleman on your right.
Well, the gentleman on my right is Dr. Joseph Elia, and he was former chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, a renowned proponent of medical safety for boxers, and certainly a very outstanding person in boxing.
Great photo of the three of you. One.
Yeah. This is New Jersey, our neighboring state.
1998. This is a belt, as Stephanie said?
Yeah, that's something everyone likes to get a belt.
Yeah.
We got belts with that one.
There are little jewels like sapphires or something in there.
They have a wonderful Hall of Fame over there. This is the Italian American Hall of Fame.
You've been so involved.
Well, it's been really very gratifying to meet all the wonderful people and to gain the recognition. You know,
And to get this type of recognition, you really have had to been significantly involved and have done something very
we tried.
unique. And that's the International Hall of Fame,
Yes.
is that right?
That's in Canastota, New York. And down below is the other ward.
How does it make you feel looking at these now?
Well, it makes me feel grateful, honored, and humbled. Because everyone likes to receive awards, but you have to always remember that what you do is for good. If it's good for people, then it's good for me.
Great.
Now, there's many rooms out here. Where would you like to
We
start?
missed this one, I
Oh, we
think.
did, okay.
This one was
That's
from
the
the,
Lifetime Achievement Award. The American Association for the Improvement of Boxing, which I founded with Rocky in 1969.
Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, our principal thrust is to medical safety for boxers, and we're now calling for mandatory standardization of physical examinations all over the nation. The New York Commission has set a wonderful example. It's probably the most outstanding commission in the world as far as medical safety. Why? Because New York pays for the MRIs and the CAT scans, other states don't. And we have a strong belief that the doctors should play a far greater role in boxing than they do. And what simply said, the commission should determine if fighters should no longer continue a career, protected from himself and the unscrupulous, and not license them. But that should happen all over the country, otherwise we're very good farm.
Where would you like to start?
So,
How about here, Rocky Marciano's Center?